Tonight we're going to learn about class action suits, who benefits and who is left behind. I'm MaryLynn Schiavi and welcome to Pro Se Nation. There's a kind of common belief that in class action suits, it's the lawyers who walk away with the lion's share of the rewards.
I think it's very important for people to recognize that class actions offer an opportunity of recovery that they may not otherwise have when it comes to some kind of corporate malfeasance.
Among the things that class actions potentially give to a plaintiff is the ability to make a statement.
Software device that defeated the emissions testing programs.
Wow.
So essentially the software could recognize whether the car was on the open road or whether it was hooked up to an emissions test. If it was hooked up to an emissions test, all the pollution controls would go on. But if the car was on the open road, there were no pollution controls on. On September 21st of this year, the CEO for Volkswagen USA came out and said, yes, we misled the EPA and we misled our customers.
Really?
And in the United States, there were over 400,000 affected cars. Worldwide, there's over 11 million. Okay. And there's a very good chance that that class action, if it gets certified, will be in New Jersey because New Jersey happens to be where VW USA is incorporated. In the meantime, Javerbaum Wurgaft, where I work, represents a number of the victims of this fraud, and we've initiated a lawsuit in order to try to get them compensated.
Really, what constitutes an employee these days,
yes,
right? That
absolutely.
is kind of at the center of this question, and so many companies are using contractors and consultants, and where does it begin and where does it end?
Courts often lag far behind what technology is able to do, and Uber is an example of the use of the internet getting a little bit ahead of the regulation of that use, if there needs to be regulation, and that's a whole separate decision.
The ripple effect is enormous. Obviously, they're the employees themselves, the independent contractors are the employees, but it ripples out into personal injury lawsuits, workers' compensations lawsuits.
Right.
So the rights do need to be defined so that we know what we're dealing with in our society.
And there are mechanisms for the law to address those things, but frequently it takes litigation for those guidelines to become pronounced so that companies are informed about how they should act going forward.